They wanted to be a lawyer and was an avid reader. Left her parents a final note.
They take their own life. It starts from 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I remember when I was happy. I remember when tears were normal to me. I remember when you told me, Rosalie, you look so beautiful to me. But now I feel so ugly. For a while I've been cutting myself to sleep, 'cause the voices from the
What up, guys?
I think they're haunting me. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I wish I could have been the girl I wanted to have. I'm sorry for being
Hey, Lester. Mike, hey, I'm transferring your cut of the jewel store take to your account. Madrazo's already got the house money, so you can rest easy there. Thank God for that.
He died by a gun when he was 1. She was sexually abused when she was 2. He died in the street when he was 3. She lost her soul when she was 4. Cancer took his life when he was
Hey, Trace, what's up?
What's up? Are you joking? You ruined my life.
6. He had depression when he was 7. And this girl was raped when she was 11. Babies, yeah, babies. I know it sounds so crazy, but this is our world. This is our world. He died by a gun when he was 1. She was sexually abused when she was 2. He died in the street when he was 3. She lost her soul when she was 4. Cancer took his life when he was 5. She cut her wrist when she was 6. He had depression when he was 7. And this girl was raped when she was 11. Babies, yeah, babies. I know it sounds so crazy, but this is our world. This is our world. In my world, there are boys and girls who don't know their worth, so they kill themselves. And people do drugs 'cause they just want love, but they have no one who will give them a hug. And people are shy while some people just watch and press record, 'cause no one have a heart. And children are sick and they just want to live, but they have no cure, so they leave their parents and die. And they die. Oh no, I want my world to change. It has to change. In the 7th grade, this girl was raped, and tears rolled down from her face, from all the pain that she received on
Davey.
that day.
How you doing?
About as good as can be expected.
At
That
the
news is not
age
good.
of 12,
I don't know what you're talking about.
there was
I know you did
this
that fucking
girl
jewelry job.
Dave, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fuck you. Herself, and she left the note.
When is IWC right now? I cannot go to school and see someone bully somebody, so I can step in and kick their ass.
Fondness for the leader, perhaps. The broken capillaries around the nose. I wouldn't take any bets on the state of the liver.
We still think 40s?
Takes a toll.
He's an advert for clean living. What the hell is that?
Back from the dead, motherfucker!
And that was this boy. It was 5 and a car drove by and shot him 2 times. And he was dead
Might be in the other room.
on the street. People watched him bleed. Their mothers cried.
He got knocked the fuck out.
That don't look right.
They're just thinking why would
Guess
someone
you can't judge a corpse by its toes.
take their life?
I found the toe tag. Ferdinand Caramel. It's on some big
I
black.
would not.
Definitely not your guy.
Okay. The agency have the lower floors on lockdown to prevent a leak. I got a guy who can cut the power to give you some help.
I was happy to be alive. I was happy to be alive.
Put your hands on your head.
I didn't know there were evil people. All I know was love and joy. Then someone has stripped that from
Hey, I already died once today.
They locked me in a room and took off my clothes.
Carry on with your business.
I can remember it so well. I can say and from that moment on, I haven't been the same. This pain in my heart, it just won't go away. I was 9 years old.
It's all a big misunderstanding.
Understand, I'm all alone at a crossroad. I'm not at home in my own home, and I try to say what's on my mind. And you should have known. Oh, and now I still believe in you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I found the voice that you gave to me, and now I got to
I don't know what you're doing here, but you won't be doing it much longer. Ah, you're dead!
Trust me, I'm not interested in the truth.
And this was your last meal. Have you ever told the world that you wanted to be killed? Have you ever
Dude, what is happening? What the? Oh.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, we need to talk. Quick, meet me at those oil derricks just outside town, Borough Heights. And make sure you're not tailed.
Man, that don't sound too good, homie. Look, I'm on my way.
My dad never took me and kissed me goodnight. My mom never held me and hugged me so tight. I just want my mom and dad in my life. I
Every style for GTA 5, Trevor Phillips. Every hairstyle. Beard.
I'm a freaky bitch. Hey, what's up, dudes? My name is Freaky, and are you sick of getting the goddamn same hairstyles no matter what barbershop you go to in GTA 5? Well, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get more hairstyles in Grand Theft Auto 5 with all three characters. So you won't have to worry about the same three hairstyles and the same three beard styles in Grand Theft Auto. If you keep going to these barbershops, you will get the same exact styles of hair. So you want to go to a different one. Now this one is located in Rockford Hills. It is in Los Santos. So basically I'm going to show you guys in a second, but it is more of a rich style barbershop. There is a gay guy that works there and he's pretty funny. But
he's pretty much working the place, and I've not been to this place yet. So I found it out today, and I was just looking around at it, and I was like, wow, this is a barbershop? And I went into it, and I saw that they had new hairstyles. So I've been trying to find new hairstyles and new facial styles for a long, long time. Because I really wanted to change up their looks. So this is a great way to change up your character's looks if you're getting kind of sick of the way they're looking. Right now I'm using Michael, and I give him a long, slick back hairstyle. He's starting to look like, what's his face, Brad Pitt from World War Z at the end of this. I give him like a goatee and a slick back hair, pretty long slick back hair. So pretty much there's I think there's like 4 or 5 different hairstyles here that you can pick from compared to the other barbershops, and they're a little bit different. The other ones just have stubble for facial hair for Michael, and this one has stubble and a goatee. So the goatee is a little bit different from the other ones. They don't have that, and I thought it was different, so why not put it on, you know? But next we are going to look at Trevor. Now Trevor, I've been trying to find something to shave his goddamn hair. Since he's going bald, obviously, I wanted to give him a whole shaved head look because I was getting sick of it. Just looking at that, like, swirly hair. I couldn't handle it. I really couldn't handle it. So it looks a lot better now. It doesn't look as hillbilly-ish. I like the beard on him. Otherwise, he looks a little creepy, especially with the pedo stash that you're available to get.
Except for the pedo stash.
Bob Mullet, by the way. Or Bob Mullet, I guess. And now Franklin, he has about, I think, 6 different hairstyles that aren't at any other location. These are pretty different ones that you won't really get anywhere else. And I decided to go with something a little bit different. This one is pretty crazy looking. It looks like a crop circle type thing on his head, but whatever, it looks crazy. I have a beard on him right now, but I decided to change it up to more of a trimmed down style. And it looks really clean. And it looks more like gangsta, so it looks really nice. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like and a favorite to make sure you guys do know where this location is, and show your friends this video on Twitter and Facebook to make sure they want to find more hairstyles and more facial hairstyles for their characters on Grand Theft Auto 5. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Go check out on how to get a fire truck in Grand Theft Auto 5 too, and I will catch you all freaky deaky faces in the next video.
Oops.
So I was having trouble with
Like this video and subscribe, or you will wake up with a spider in your mouth tomorrow. Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Space Family.
Having fun for it. With you? No.
Make sure you watch the entire video as we have some crazy clips sprinkled throughout.
Oh my god, I forgot I was on the
We're gonna go ahead and start off this video
cast
from Ninja, which is one of his most popular clips ever, with one YouTube channel that re-uploaded it getting over 10 million views from it. It appears Ninja looks ill, sad, or depressed. Fortunately for him, he was just a little hungover as he had a party the day before. Seriously though, imagine being so famous that a clip of you doing nothing pulls 10 million views. Honestly, I hope that happens to you one day.
Literally need to click start streaming.
FaZe High Sky. Not only is he one of FaZe's most promising recruits, High Sky is also one of the youngest famous streamers ever. In this clip, he literally fell asleep mid-stream. Not sure why he would do this, as if he was streaming, as it wouldn't really entertain his audience, but he did it nonetheless. My guess is he had a very long queue time and was so exhausted that he literally just passed out and went to sleep.
We are gonna have some fun.
What did I do?
Looking good.
How do we wake them up?
Pokimane. This is definitely a weird Pokimane clip, and I'm not sure if she did it on purpose or by accident. She ended up bending over in front of her camera on stream, and it made, of course, a big fuss about it. The reason people believe that Pokimane did it on purpose is because she caters to a teen male demographic and was doing it for donations. Of course, that's speculation here. Moreover, she reacted instantly, which would lead people to assume that she did it intentionally. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think.
That was fun. See you around.
I'm sorry, I forgot. My cat! I just bent over for my cat and I forgot the camera was there.
In this clip, a Fortnite streamer clearly forgot she was live and decided to start drinking a beer instead. Nothing wrong with that, of course, except her very young demographic was probably very confused. Fortunately, she realized her mistake and turned the stream off. Instead of letting you watch this clip alone, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Sniper Wolf's reaction to the clip too, because why not?
This happens to me every single time I go on to watch Fortnite. And what is this? I mean, streamers have really evolved. I mean, at least a couple years ago, it used to be like this.
Hacker Girl. This girl literally got exposed for hacking live on stream. This is one of the best cases of instant karma, and we are very glad that she got exposed. Honestly, it must have been incredibly embarrassing for her when her hacks went up on screen, but oh boy, we are glad they did.
Stop shooting me! You mother... Ah, what the minute?
Yo, you guys, do you guys ever get that weird glitch in CSGO where it shows your rank, it shows everyone's rank? Because my game, I played the other day with Rock, and he got that, and now I have it. I don't know what's up. Let me just message this girl. Give me 1 second. Why is this on my computer right now? I realized that in my own play. Oh my god, I'm gonna just quit.
Boss moves only. In this clip, we have Ninja, his wife, and possibly a third romantic partner. Ninja's wife slaps him on his rear end, and then the other woman does the same thing. It's really funny because I doubt they would have done this if they thought Ninja was still streaming.
You blind piece of shit.
Mitch Jones. Sometimes streamers get into arguments with each other. Even if you're best friends, there's no way to avoid disagreement sometimes. Mitch Jones streams a bunch of games. From World of Warcraft to Fortnite to IRL content, he is a jack of all trades. In order to pull more viewers, Mitch has scripted his IRL content without informing his viewers to make his content more entertaining. In one IRL stream, Mitch Jones was in the car with his friend and they were having a heated argument about how Mitch reacted to one of the donations. Unfortunately for Mitch, his friend leaks that they previously scripted past IRL streams.
You're a phony!
Man, getting exposed must feel bad, but accidentally exposing yourself has got to feel a lot worse.
Why?
No, I didn't do anything. What's wrong with you? I literally... Shut this boy.
One guy says one thing and you're sitting there asking
I am literally talking. I always ask the chat's opinion. That's how extremes I've done it for years. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop asking the chat.
You're already doing exactly what this guy wanted.
We're all saying, dude, you literally hate defensive of him. Yes, you are. You're scared to say yes or no.
No, I'm not. I know Chad loves me. I know Chad loves me. It's you. I know Chad loves me.
It's me. What's me? What's me? I asked the chat a question.
One donation made you believe it.
No, it didn't. You think that?
I'm gonna real quick. Honestly, I'm so happy we got I'm so happy that we talked about the script in this way.
Bubbles. Here we have Kate Bubbles, who has definitely streamed their fair share of Fortnite. Although she may not be the greatest girl gamer, she has amassed a large following. So it only makes sense to put her on this list. She forgot she was live, and she also forgot she had text-to-speech on, and she had a pretty embarrassing donation. You will see exactly why it was so embarrassing.
Oh.
That's actually disgusting. But thanks for the money. My dad was sitting right next to me. Did that. Oh my god.
This list. She forgot she was live, and she also forgot she had text-to-speech on, and she had a pretty embarrassing donation. You will see exactly why it was so embarrassing.
I want help to clean your room, but I will help
confide in him. That's actually disgusting. But thanks for the money. My dad was sitting right next to me. And you did that. Oh my gosh. My dad.
TSM Myth. Myth is one of the largest names that are associated with Fortnite. When this occurred, he literally never played any other game and constantly interacted with his chat. So anything that defied those two patterns was out of the ordinary for him. In this clip, Myth is playing Rainbow Six Siege, and of course definitely didn't intend to hit his streaming button. When he realized that his audience was enjoying the stream, he decided to keep things going.
I can find a way in here, though. Insertion in 5 seconds. Biohazard. Please, let me back in my drone. Biohazard. Oh, wait. I'm streaming?
OMG Chad. Here, OMG Chad was fully asleep when his cat walked onto his keyboard and turned his stream on. Seriously, what are the odds? Dude should have bought lottery tickets the next day with those odds. Anyways, everything ended up being fine, and fortunately, after about 30 minutes of streaming, Chad was notified of what was going on by one of his friends, so there were no issues. The sheer coincidence is crazy, though.
Trevor? Floyd, I've got that submarine we talked about. You gotta help me store it for a few days. Floyd, don't go quiet on me or I'll come around and I'll, well, we both know what I'm talking about.
Okay, alright. Bring it around to Pier 400 at the Western Docks.
On my way.
Look, I'll have a truck to bring
Up next, we have another person who was at one point affiliated with FaZe, Tfue. In this clip, Tfue misclicked the stop stream button on his streaming software as he ends up coming back without his shirt. Fun fact, you aren't allowed to expose your full chest on Twitch, so Tfue came back covering himself and then finally ended the stream a few minutes after he initially intended to.
Do some research. Married with a security consulting friend. They'd be on trial for human rights offenses of the U.S. government. Protect all its contractors from any kind of suit, military or civilian. They're immune from prosecution. They behave like they are. Murdering, stealing, high on power guns and anabolic steroids. Lucky bastards.
Look, I don't know about that stuff.
Oh, you're right. You don't. Merryweather are employed by the richest, greediest scum on the planet to shit on the poorest and the neediest.
Later, guys. Peace out, dude.
True Racer. Up next, we have a guy called True Racer who accidentally went live on OBS, which is a streaming software. On OBS, you have to start streaming and start recording button. He clearly clicked the start streaming button by accident. Funnily enough, though, his views skyrocketed during his accidental stream as people were sharing it with their friends. Unlucky, but his life is pretty great, and the clip was entertaining nonetheless.
Yes, so actually, and yeah, I forgot to tell you guys you can and I forgot to tell you, you guys can check me out live on Twitch.
Hey, what's going on, guys? True Racer here. Hey, what's going on, guys? True Racer here. If you like that video, make sure to hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to, hey, what's going on there? We get this video to 200. Make sure to check those videos out. Those are
That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us. If you've enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, and also consider subscribing with notifications on so you never miss a video similar to this one. But besides that, hope all of you have a wonderful rest of the day. This is Spacebound, signing out.
Right now, test drive any new Hyundai and receive a $50 reward card during our epic summer clearance.
Plus, get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2019 Santa Fe.
Only at your local Hyundai dealer. Learn more at HyundaiUSA.com.
At Grand Appliance and TV, you always get the best products at the lowest price around. Choose from popular brands like Ultimair, GE, LG, KitchenAid, and Samsung. Or indulge your inner chef with our premium brands like Genair, Miele, Thermador, Wolf, and Subsu.
So there I am, in my parents' attic, going through my old stuff, where I find this.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that from another girl?
Would you believe me if I said you built a time machine, traveled back in time to meet me in in middle school and handed me a note that contains the secrets to the universe.
No.
No. Then it's from another girl.
What?
You ever have a crush on someone you totally shouldn't have? Well, in the 7th grade, I had a forbidden love. My babysitter. Hey, where are you going?
To build a time machine and then slap that girl in the face.
And yeah, she was my babysitter, but she was more meant to watch my little sister. But she was a super hottie. You know what? I think she's the reason I love Halloween. And it all comes down to what happened in this note. So, here's the story. So I was walking home from school, talking to my buddy how I'm all nervous about this crush. I don't know, man. What if she says no? Nah, bro. She's the one. Since when are you into romance? Since I've seen that girl's booty, bro. Keep it down. She's like right there. God, she's hot. Now, unfortunately, it was a phrase just like that, but I said it just the wrong time. Where'd you come from? Brother, you should know. I'm always watching. Don't you dare tell her. And ruin perfectly good set with your cringy crush. Never. Now, I don't know if you watched My Hero Academia, little anime I got into thanks to Crunchyroll, but the villain, Tamura Shigaraki, I think you could learn something from my sister. Because you know what she did? She told the sitter. I was freaking out, hiding in my room. I remember hearing her footsteps coming down the hall, just trying not to let my pack out, and the door opens, and I can literally, like, feel my heart. And she says,
You are the most stunning man I have ever seen in my entire life.
I mean, that's what I remember, but it was probably something more like,
Can I play that with you?
when you're 13, I'm pretty sure those things mean the same thing, right? This is the first time a girl I liked was in my room. So we're sitting there, and on the inside, I'm like, what the heck is going on right now? She was terrible. Did not play Mario Kart or anything. But ask me how much I cared. Go on, ask me. Oh, wait, type it in the comments. How much did you care, Alex? I didn't care at all! She was like doing the giggly thing, and like rubbing on my shoulder, and I was like, so like the first couple weeks of October, I remember having to get babysat. I feel like now's a good time to point out that she was only like 2 years older than me. But age doesn't matter, right? You know what does matter? Clicking that like button and subscribing and notifications and blah, 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 blah. Like the second or third time she'd come over, things were escalating. This wasn't my first rodeo, so I had some experience smooching, but it was my first kiss with her. I remember it was like 6 inches from her lips, then 3 inches, and then, well, this was unexpected. No, it's not what you think. I'm fired, aren't I? Yes, but first, I want you to watch me not giving you a tip. Just say $5, you're fired. This was probably the worst thing that could happen. Because like I said, she was in high school. The only way we were ever in the same place is that she was babysitting. You didn't have a car or a phone or Facebook or anything. No, we do have $5. I got a frame for it and everything. Auto shot, you're grounded.
Is that
so
sun covered properly?
It'll
be fine if we just get there. Are you being short with me?
I didn't kiss her.
No,
That's the problem.
I'm certainly not being short. I'm just not used to this kind of pressure. If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it. I didn't turn anyone on to anything. You threatened and controlled and tricked me. You don't want to cut, just walk away. I can't walk away. You're robbing my workplace and running the show from my home. Deborah's home. No cut for you, no
Sorry I
cut
got
for
you in
Deborah.
trouble. If it wasn't for your dad, I would have loved that kiss. Now, what does this all have to do with my love of Halloween? Well, this is the best part. And hot tip for people that are grounded. Doesn't it just suck up a little bit?
Drive it under there.
Like when I was a kid, I gave my mom so many macaroni necklaces.
You can
she
park
opened
it
an Olive
there.
Garden, and it paid off. It was the night before Halloween. I'm in the car with my mom, and she goes, you know, you were too old for a babysitter.
You're sure it'll be okay
Yeah,
then?
why don't you go out trick-or-treating alone?
All
Yeah, I'm
right.
not grounded?
You're wrong. I'll eat your sweet meats.
So hot babysitter lived on the other side of town, but I convinced my buddies to walk a couple miles over there to try and find her. So why did we agree to this? I did it for the macaroni necklaces. Now I didn't know exactly where she lived, so we must have knocked on like 3 or 4 different doors. I was searching for so long that my friends ditched me. And right when I was about to give up, my dad pulled up. Stoplight. And you'll never guess who was sitting next to him in the passenger seat.
It's just down the road.
The babysitter.
Los Santos Marine, past the
And
shipyard.
they were kissing. Scared you for a minute, didn't I? No, that didn't happen. Oh my god. I got scared and I
Is
knew
that
it was fake. My dad
covered
was nowhere to be
properly?
found.
It'll be
Her car
fine if we
was right in
just
front of me. It
get
was just
there.
me and her.
Are you
It was like
being
this tiny
short with
romantic
me?
moment where
No,
we're just like,
no, sir. I'm certainly not being
Don't you
short.
understand why
I'm
I
just not used for this kind of pressure. If you turn a crew onto a score, you gotta be ready for the heat that comes with it. I didn't turn anyone on to anything.
On my time with My Hero Academia. Also, thanks to you guys for
You don't want to cut? Just walk away.
Holy cow, so great,
You're
so
running
many
my
fights.
workplace
And I'll
and
tell you
running
about
the show
superpowers
from
work.
my home.
You have to pick, like, what would my
Deborah's
course be?
home.
It's
No
so
cut
cool
for
since
you,
they are our
no cut
sponsor.
for
If you
Deborah.
want to check out crunchyroll.com/Alex and get a free 2-week trial of their premium.
Take it in this
I'm
warehouse
talking
here.
ad-free, 1080p on Roku, iOS, Android. You
pull
got
up.
apps for everything. They might perfectly make a macaroni emphasis. So what should I watch next? You helped me before, so I'm hoping you can help me again down in the comments. Or if you want to watch too, hit up crunchyroll.com/Alex, link in the description. Now, if you're wondering what happened with that second note, the one from the babysitter, I'll tell you all about it in my next video. Y'all are loving finding the screenshots. You know what? Some of the times this week's is gonna win something awesome. I promise. And if you do want to check out some more great YouTubers, subscribe to Sugar. So here's the thing. It doesn't rain in Los Angeles. Not sure if you knew that, but like, never.
Today's weather's gonna be rain. I don't know what to say. I don't handle high pressure well. Fuck.
So the fact that it's raining right now, as I'm recording this, is a little bit weird. Let me explain. Some of you might know that when I was a kid, I had a secret relationship with my babysitter.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, I know that might sound weird. You gotta watch my last babysitter video. It'll make sense. Oh, and thanks to Sugar for voicing the babysitter. She's awesome. All you really gotta know is she was mostly there to watch my little sister. And heads up, this is a spoiler. The last video ended like this. Yeah, middle school Alex made out with a high schooler. Remember when I said it was crazy that it was raining out? It's because this story ends in the rain. Well, the ending is just completely terrible. That's not how it starts. So, here's the story. I just got home from school with a note she'd had her brother give me. I was showing it to Bobby. What do you think it says? My man, the little pimp. I bet the sexy pics. No, dude, it's a handwritten note, bro. I bet she sketched it herself. Oh, he cracked it open, and surprise, there was no pictures. All it said was tomorrow at 3. Meet me at work. Even better, she's trouble. What? No, this isn't a booty call. Yeah, bro, that's where she met you, ain't it? He had a point. So the whole next day was kind of a blur. All I could think about was the best place to find her power moves. And I will never forget ringing that doorbell, because this happened.
I don't think I can date you anymore.
What? I was devastated. It was not what I was expecting. I don't know what came over me, because I didn't cry. I was just like, I'm never going to see her again. Wait!
I really should go. Sorry.
I can't believe I did this. Alright, you don't need to see that part. You know what you need to do? You need to make love to that like button and subscribe and...
I have to think about this. Sorry.
To this day, no regrets. I mean, if I didn't do that, she never would have given it a second thought. But now, there's still a chance. Spent the next couple days half excited, half wondering what was going to happen. But then,
Don't do anything stupid. We'll kill you.
Hey, what's everyone whispering about? Some kids get beat up. What? Yeah, some middle schooler kissed a high schooler, and she had a boyfriend. Sucks to be him. Am I right, Bobby? Anybody? That ain't cool, bro. We'll get revenge. I am not good with face-to-fist action. If you don't believe me, just watch my How to Deal with a Bully story. But Bobby was dead set on revenge, and involved going to detention.
Bro, I don't even have detention. I just go because that teacher's so damn sexy.
So sitting in that room was me, Bobby, a couple other kids, and the sitter's brother. And that's what I realized what Bobby was going to do. Oh, hey, no, what are you writing? Hey! Yo, stutter, brother.
Yes.
Give this to your sis. And just tell me what was in that note. Even on the walk home.
That girl's evil, bro. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was evil. Almost as evil as my sister. Oh, hello, brother. Now, get away from me. I do not need this right now. Is somebody scared? No. Is your favorite sitter? What? She was my sitter. Mine. Because of your little I can miss it. And now? Wait, what did you do? It's right about then that it happened. It started to rain. You know what, brother? Some people will do anything if you whisper into them.
You got played, son.
Shoot, Bobby. What's in that note?
I said she was a... But on the plus side, she's
still likes you. I am so good. I just remember running through the rain trying to find her brother before she did. Luckily, the house she was sitting at was in my neighborhood.
Hello? Anybody there?
Alex? Mrs. Paisley?
What are you doing?
Hey, is your sitter here?
Are you sure you're not talking to me? Because I'm pretty sure you're right.
No, I just need to see the sitter.
She's not here yet. Do you want to come in?
Yes, yeah.
Sure. But your friend's staying outside.
So there we are, sitting in her kitchen, waiting for the sitter to show up. I don't know if you've ever been to one of your teacher's houses, but for me, I was like, this is so weird. She's kept like playing on her computer or something and staring over at me, and then going right back to working on her Squarespace website or something. Side note, if you go to squarespace.com/Alex, you can save 10% off your first purchase. Build yourself up a website for your teacher.
I had no idea it was so easy to build a website. You get an A.
No way around it. This is a sponsored video, but the cool thing about it is that I've wanted to redo my website for a while. Thanks to Squarespace, I think it's going to happen. I know you're sitting there typing in the comments, gee willikers, Alex, that's so neat. Sponsored by Squarespace. What? That's right. No plugins, no updates, no patches, ever. You know, last time I built my website, I didn't know how to like code and stuff. Now instead, I can focus on what you guys would want on a site. So for real, if you were going to come to my website, what would you want to see? What do you want to know about me that you don't get right here? Or to build your own website like many Clarkers already have, visit squarespace.com/Alex. That said, let's get back to the story. Out of nowhere, she says,
I heard a rumor about a high schooler and a middle schooler. That's not you, is it?
Why? She comes up from the table and she goes,
I've always found young men fascinating.
Okay, stop it. You know that didn't happen. I mean, maybe it did for Bobby, not for me, but I was 100% only interested in the sitter, which is why it hurt so much when this happened.
Hello? Oh my goodness.
That was the not-so-good phone call about my babysitter. Turns out because of the rain, she got into a car accident, and as you can imagine, there's more to the story. And I'm going to tell you all about it in part 3. I know how much you guys love cliffhangers. We love to hate them, don't we? That's why we're here at my favorite spot in America, this cliff. Hey, I was going to tell people to subscribe. Now that's you, hanging out with one hand, desperately waiting for me to help you up. Oh, cliffhanger, Alex, I hate you. See, I'm not hanging off the cliff. You are. If you want to know what happened with the rest of my babysitters, shut up and tell me what happened. I hate you. Now with comments like that, you're mean. So for all the mean people that just want the story to be over, hey, wait a minute, what are you doing? I'll end the story for you right now. Wait, what happened? What? She died. Alright, now that we got rid of the trolls, let me tell you the real story. We just got the call that the babysitter was in a car accident, so me and the teacher were rushing to the hospital. Man, this is confusing. Go watch the last 2 babysitter vids. You'll love this story even more. We get to the hospital, and I'm freaking out. It's free pizza day. But also, I was really upset about the sitter. Like, I didn't even know what happened to her. She hurt bad. Was just a few bruises. Was she, like, actually dead? I just in the hall, I remember seeing this old Pepsi vending machine, and I rounded the corner, and I just felt like I can't stop. She was fine.
Alex, how did you know I was here?
Oh, I'd been at the teacher's house where she was supposed to be babysitting, but I wasn't there to see her. I was trying to track down her brother to stop him from giving her a mean note that my friend had written from me. And the teacher got a call that she was late because of the accident, and I'm here for free pizza?
I'm so glad you're here.
Wait, what?
I've never been in an accident before.
You look like someone that knows what they
I'm
want.
still scared.
She was like literally shaking. So I just sat with her for a minute, put my arm around her. The way she looked at me was just, oh. But I still didn't know where her brother was. I still needed that note. Hey, if you're not hurt, you want to make out? And that's when I found out why she was still scared. Her brother.
Alex, hello, Alex.
I'm gonna stop you right there. He always had a stutter. If you haven't seen the other ones, this isn't like a new thing. Hey, bro, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Just precautionary measure. I was like, is there anything we can do to help you out? And I swear to goodness, this is the only time I ever heard him speak in his entire life with 0 stutter. I have your nose. Whoa, jeez, whoa. Do you have to say it so creepy? And then before he could say another word, that's amazing. He even stutters in his sleep. No, dude, you gotta wake up. Where's the note?
What are you doing? Visitor hours are over.
No, almost done.
Don't make me call security.
Oh, you don't have to do that, yeah.
Hey, let it go! Put me down! I know face! Stop it!
Look, that's not exactly exactly what happened, but I did have to leave there in a hurry, and I grabbed the note from his bag real quick. I mean, is that stealing? Could be worse. There was a Nintendo DS in the bag, and I didn't steal that. What kind of monster do you think I am? Hey, didn't it seem like he wanted me to have the note? What do you think? By the way, if you're wondering what we used to animate, we do it all in this awesome program called Toon Boom. We'll have the link down below. I'm sitting outside trying to figure out how I'm going to get home. I didn't really want to see the sitter again while I had the evidence. Out of nowhere, my dad pulls up.
That's my boy. Must be here for the free pizza. Here, help me into this wheelchair.
Sorry, that's not why I'm here.
You're not here for a doctor, are you? Get in the car now, quick, before they take our money. I don't even pay for Dr. Pepper.
Sorry, Dad.
What's the family rule?
Oh, come on.
Say it.
The only thrill is no bills.
Oh, when you say it like that, I'm so proud of you.
I don't remember exactly why my dad was driving by the hospital, but all that really mattered was that I had the note. And I'm glad I did, because sitting with her at that hospital made me like her even more. All right, Bobby, what you actually write? Buy one, get 3 free posters now through December 16th. It wasn't the note. I grabbed the wrong paper. My dad definitely knew something was wrong.
You know, the first girl that broke my heart, I sent her a note to get a refund on the ice cream I bought.
It's real romantic, Dad.
I wish I had just talked to her instead. Wasted money on the paper.
Well, I'm sure my dad didn't want me to talk to the babysitter, since he's the one that fired her. I knew what I had to do.
Watch out,
Hello?
Hey, I gotta tell you about this note.
Oh, I got the note. I loved it.
What?
Yeah, it was adorable. When can I see you again?
I was really confused. You know, I didn't write that note, right?
Are you talking about the note from Bobby? I know you didn't write that one. He signed it with a Stussy S.
Yeah, he does do that.
I'm talking about the other note. From you.
I had no idea what she was talking about. I'm not sure I should have played along, but I did. I mean, my dad would be proud. I didn't pay for the paper. We ended up talking for hours. Practically stayed up all night on the phone. We won't really be on a cliffhanger here, but I really thought about it. While there were tons of little things, I would say there were 6 main ones until we broke up. Oh, and if you're a Patreon backer, don't forget you get to see all these videos early over at the Patreon blog. Just in general, thanks for your support. YouTube's been turning our ads off a lot lately. And it would be way more scary without your support. So, thanks. We're on the phone, she's giggling and laughing, the sun's starting to come up, and I get an idea. Try and figure out what that note said. So, what was your favorite part of that note? And this is legit what happened. I'm not making this up. Phone battery died. You, stay right there. Look, I know you want to know what's going on with the babysitter stuff, right? So for a detailed description, read this. But in general, I tried to leave this less cliffhanger. And you know what? It's Valentine's morning. You just opened your eyes. And she's staring.
Are you forgetting something?
Don't you hate when girls do that? What if I happen to like Valentine's Day? I got some good news for you. You're gonna remember this Valentine's forever. I love you! You gotta give her that V-Day spray. That is the way. The way is the V-Day spray. Now, maybe Valentine's Day is more about romance for some of you, but for me, it's always been about fun.
Oh, I'd rather have the romance.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Now, I know everyone likes fun, but the reason I like it for days like Valentine's Day all goes back to what happened to me in the 7th grade. I was in over my head on a date with my babysitter. But it's because of her that I'll never look at Valentine's the same. So, here's the story. Well, this actually starts 3 videos ago, when she, who was babysitting me, got caught by my dad for trying to kiss me. You can watch those now if you need to catch up, or you can start with this. We're dating.
It's down. They're gonna hear us.
Okay, fine, but it's been 3 months. I'm pretty sure they know I come down here.
Shut up, baby.
And I don't know how it came up, but one night, something like this happened.
Show you Valentine again with an Omaha steak from Pete's Bar and Grill. Sure, Diamond's our girl's best friend, but a steak, well, it's a steak.
Wow.
I'm sure the commercial wasn't that cheesy, but I know for sure she wanted to go.
No, it's okay. You can't afford it.
And I never told her this. That felt bad. I mean, she was a high school girl, so there's always this pressure to be more than I was. And if you could have just seen her talking about how every girl in school was going to Pete's Bar and Grill Room, you would have done the same thing I did. We're going. Okay, I promise, we're going.
Really? Really? Oh my god.
I had no idea how we were going. It's not like I could ask my parents for money.
Well, I suppose if you did 1 or 2 few good deeds around the house and a couple of chores, you will be paid. My God, when you die, I don't give you money, I'm your father.
Why do you need money anyways? Your birthday's coming up.